go. Okay, we've already done one type of scrambled egg in that it was really basic, scrambled with in the leftover bacon fat from frying up the bacon first, so then we get the bacon flavor in it. Now you can do that in combination with a couple other things. Now, first trick is if you're using a nonstick pan, you have got to use Teflon. If you're using a pan that is not nonstick, a stainless steel, then you can get away with stirring this with a fork, and that's no problem, okay? But if you're using nonstick, you don't have to add any butter or grease to it in making scrambled eggs because we're not worried about crispy edges on this. If you're using a stainless steel, then you definitely do have to use some butter or some oil in it. You'll also have the chance to get a little bit of crispiness around the edges, which can be really nice. A lot of people like it. Anyway, so first thing we're doing is we're actually doing 3 different types of scrambled eggs back to back. We're doing one with a little bit of 7-Up in it. We're going to do one with either some heavy cream, okay? You can also use plain yogurt, you can use sour cream, okay? And one with a little bit of mayonnaise, okay? So I'll talk you through this and let's go ahead and make some scrambled eggs. First, we have our bowl. And we have an egg. And always remember, crack the egg on a flat surface. That way you get less shells in it and you don't have to go fishing them out. I hate doing that. Okay, so crack the egg and into the bowl. Okay. Now, with a little bit of messiness on the fingers, so that's what paper towels are for. Okay. You can use a whisk or a fork. Okay, I'm just using a regular cereal bowl here because I'm only doing 1 egg. Okay, now if you're doing multiple of eggs, you'll have to do a little bit of math to get the proportions right. Now here we have some 7-Up. Okay, crack it open. Oh, yep, nice and fizzy. Oh, and definitely turn on the frying pan so that it heats up, so that it's nice and warm when we're ready to put the eggs into it. Then we take about 1 teaspoon, okay, which means later in the day, you're gonna have plenty of 7-Up to drink. Fizzy, fizzy, fizzy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Some nicely beaten eggs here. Okay. Now, into the pan. So, now because I'm using a nonstick, I have got to use Teflon, like I said. Okay, but now you can use either Teflon whisk, which I don't prefer to use because they're whisks that are a little bit harder to clean. They tend to, I make more of a mess with them, okay? And I'm already a messy enough cook, so we don't want to have a whole lot of extra dishes going on. So, here we go. Okay, 1 scrambled egg with a little bit of 7-Up in it. Okay, like I said, about 1 teaspoon, so just a little splash. Okay, so let me get this on a plate, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, now this scrambled egg, we're going to do 1 egg with a little bit of mayonnaise in it. Okay. It's supposed to make it creamier, so hey, let's do this. Once again, we're doing 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of, well, generous teaspoon for this. So that means a generous teaspoon means a slightly heaping. Okay, I'll show you. So preheat the pan because we want the egg to cook. 1 egg cracked on a flat surface. Okay. Here we go. 1 egg. And shell into the garbage. And then okay. This is a generous teaspoon. See how it's heaping? Okay, a generous teaspoon of mayonnaise. Now we do our best to shake it out. And then we scrape it out. Okay. And part of the reason to make it generous is because it never scrapes out all the way. Okay, see? A little messy, but, you know, it's okay. Got enough of it. So, then once again, I like to take my fork. Mix, 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 mix. Get all that mayonnaise in there. All the creamy goodness. Yes. Okay. Now, this has lightened up the color a little bit too. Okay. I'm not sure if you remember from the first video of this here, but now into the pan. Nice hot pan. Awesome. Okay. Now we start making scrambled eggs. Okay. Now, you can add, honestly, almost anything you might want. Okay. If I had enough eggs to try it, I would probably try adding a little bit of orange juice. But you know what? That's just me, just to try it out, just to see what happens. But only do it with 1, see if you like it before you do a big batch. Okay, always do a sample batch first so that you don't end up with a lot of something that you don't like. Now, I'm going to put this on the plate and then we'll see what we will see. Okay, now we have done the egg with the mayonnaise, the egg with the 7-Up, and now we're going to do the egg with either you can use a little bit of heavy cream, a little bit of milk, or a little bit of plain yogurt. I'm doing with the kefir, which is a drinkable yogurt, which is kind of like a really good compromise between sour cream and heavy and yogurt. So once again, we take 1 egg into the bowl. We take 1 teaspoon of my kefir. Okay. Which I've shaken. Okay, generous teaspoon. So it overflowed just a little bit. Hey, that's okay. So we have that. We have that. Sorry about that crashing. We're getting the pan nice and warm. And mix, 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 mix. Once again, as we can see, the sour cream and the kefir and the mayonnaise both lightened up the color of this egg here. So we then take into the nice warm pan. And proceed to make scrambled egg. Go ahead and sing to yourself. It's okay. Talk to yourself. Listen to me. Doesn't matter. What matters is the end result, and what matters even more is what you prefer, what you like the taste of. Now, some advantages to adding a little bit of a dairy product to the egg is, besides getting a little bit creamier, you also get a little bit of calcium in there too. Okay, not a lot, not enough to make a difference, really. But if you're doing large batches of eggs and people are eating more than one, it can make a difference. Okay, so now I'm going to plate this scrambled egg, and then we'll do a taste test. Now, here we have scrambled eggs. Okay, 3 different ones. Okay, this is the one that was done with the 7-Up. Okay, this is the one that was done with the mayonnaise, and this is the one that was done with the yogurt. So go ahead, try it out yourself. Try it out yourself. See what you like. See what your family likes. Okay, but most importantly, what you like. Go ahead and add salt, pepper, whatever else you want to this, okay? Have some fun. Have some fun and enjoy your meal, okay? And hopefully this has been helpful. Thank you.